So there is Enkh-amar KHARKHUU. Up into the boxing ring, the 33-year-old, one of the most decorated boxers in action on the IBA circuit. 2021 Asian champion at 56 kilograms right here in the United Arab Emirates, a 2016 Olympian, and back for a third consecutive appearance at the IBA World Championships. His opponent is Khusravkhon RAKHIMOV, tournament number 2 seed and the 2024 Asian Under-22 bronze medalist at the edition in Astana in Kazakhstan last year.
Round 1.
So this is action at the bottom of the 57 kilogram featherweight draw. It's between boxers from Mongolia and Tajikistan. The boxer wearing red, who just got through with a wonderful left jab, is Enkh-amar KHARKHUU. In the round of 32, he produced a terrific display to beat Emmanuel Mwawuli of Ghana. With a unanimous points decision verdict. He switched his stance continually during that contest. His opponent, who just got through with a wonderful corkscrew left, is Khusravkhon RAKHIMOV from Tajikistan, and he at the round of 32 beat Toka Litabi to progress through with a second round stoppage. Litabi from Lesotho gave an 8 count in the first round and unfurled a beautiful right hand to end it in the second. There he lands a jolting left hand as we approach the halfway stage of the opening round. So KHARKHUU over the front foot now, thrusting a good jab to the body. Hard left hook landed on the inside by RAKHIMOV. That's a good right hand to the body from KHARKHUU, and each man continuing to target the body to good effect. Stiff jab and a straight right cross into the body once again, delivered by KHARKHUU. So KHARKHUU just using his feet effectively to keep himself on the edge of range. Beautiful right hand lead landed by KHARKHUU. Didn't set it up with a jab, but just got it over the low held hands as he continues to feint over the front foot to try and draw that lead. Some of the action from the opening round. Good body work implemented by both men. I think it's KHARKHUU who did the better work over the course of the round. There was a cracking right cross in the form of a right hand lead. It's a clean sweep of the cards for the man from Mongolia.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So we move into the second round. First round was taken unanimously by Enkh-amar KHARKHUU. So can Rakhimov do anything differently in a bid to get himself into contention? Here he lands with a nice right cross off the back foot. And remember, it's the right hand that he used to get his opponent out of there in the round of 32, but facing an altogether more experienced and accomplished operator here in the round of 16. Remember, the winner through to the quarterfinal stages and a guaranteed minimum of $10,000 US. Looking to bustle away with punches to the body is Rakhimov, and he's picked up the tempo after conceding the first round unanimously. But that shot right there has been a really prominent punch in the repertoire of KHARKHUU. So plenty of support in the house for Rakhimov. The cries of Tajikistan, Tajikistan ringing around the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Center. Fantastic atmosphere being created by the fans in attendance. Heads coming together at close range. So neither man able to get their hands free to demonstrate the art of infighting up close. On the resumption, good right hand to the sternum, left hand to the body from KHARKHUU, and look at that right hand turned underneath. Quality punch picking at close range, just as I suggested previously, that neither man was able to free up their hands to get busy when they came together. But a wonderful cameo of infighting from KHARKHUU, is continuing to create room and find space for his punches in and around the belt line of Rakhimov. Big swing and a miss with the left hook from Rakhimov. Thrusting jab to the body was attempted by KHARKHUU, couldn't quite find the range. 2 rounds completed, and I happen to think that KHARKHUU is just waiting for the stall to appear in the red corner before he makes his way over to it. I happen to think that he's done the better work in the second round. Spirited effort and a real concerted one to try and pick up the tempo from the man in blue. He's certainly done better, but I just thought the quality cameos on the inside from KHARKHUU were enough to give him that round. But there was a response from the man in blue as he increased the punch output. Oh my goodness, and that increase has seen him take the round 3-2, and from his perspective that is absolutely crucial, because it means that we have 3 tied scores of 19 points apiece for judges 1, 2, and 5.
Seconds out. Your third and final round.
So we move into the third and final round of a contest that is now in the balance, because Enkh-amar KHARKHUU, the 2021 Asian champion, won that title right here in Dubai at 56 kilograms. Here he is back in Dubai 44 years later, competing at featherweight. 56 was bantam, if I remember rightly, around that time. But here he is competing 1 kilogram north. Took the first round unanimously. A spirited and concerted effort in the second round to pick up the pace was implemented by Rakhimov, and he has taken it on a 3-2 split. I happen to think that KHARKHUU did the better work in the second round, but 3 of the 5 judges preferred the work of the man in blue, and that means that we have tied scores for 3 of the 5 scoring judges, And whoever convinces those judges will prevail on a 3-2 split. It will be subject to bout review, of course, if that's the way it goes. But remember, KHARKHUU only needs to convince one of those 3 judges that has the scores tied. Rakhimov has to convince all 3 of them. So we're beyond the halfway stage. Unsurprisingly, the quality perhaps dipping a little bit, but the intensity has not diminished one iota, as these 2 men desperate to get through to the quarter-final stage. So KHARKHUU looking to re-establish the bodywork that, for my money, served him so well in the second. There he's landing flashing right hooks to the body. He's turned southpaw now. There's another left hook to the body. See, a backhand hook to the body, and he demonstrated that out of the orthodox stance in the second round. Body shots can be difficult to score as the boxing stance of Rakhimov disrupted, but look at KHARKHUU continuing to hunt the body in a bid to snatch the soul of Rakhimov and get himself through to the quarter-final stage. There's a left hook dug in downstairs from Rakhimov. But again, I think he's really picked up the pace through the proceeding over the previous 30 seconds or so, and now he's got himself a second wind. Rakhimov on the back foot. Is he feeling the effects of these body shots? Because in a contest such as this, where it's in the balance, to go on the back foot and try and win it in that manner is very brave indeed. Back foot boxing, an art in itself, of course. But effective aggression is one of the components for scoring a round. I think this is a really risky maneuver from Rakhimov. That's a nice check right hand, and I don't think he's done enough. But that is absolutely irrelevant. What do the 5 scoring judges say? We've seen in all manner of boxing. Brings to mind Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad, when the Golden Boy took on Tito, and he elected to go on the back foot in the closing rounds of a contest that he thought he had won, only to be bested. Now, I happen to think that the man in red has done enough, but what say the judges? It could well be split. We could be going to bout review. This one incredibly close. Remember, 3 tied scores of 19 points apiece going into the final round. I happen to think KHARKHUU did the better work in the round, again with his quality body punching. But I thought that in the second, and he was edged on a 3-2 split.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Ring B, after a bout review, your winner by split decision in the blue corner from...
And it is Rakhimov. Rakhimov, a 4-3 split decision victor after bout review. And Enkh-amar KHARKHUU is absolutely stunned at that announcement. He's bitterly disappointed. He sportingly shakes the hands of his opposing coaches. But this moment belongs to Khusravkhon Rakhimov, and he goes through to the quarter-final stage. It went to bout review, and the observer and evaluator picking different opponents as well. That's how close it was. And ultimately, Blue was selected as the victor. He took the final round, which again, I don't think he did enough to win it, but my opinion, irrelevant.